So today I'm going to talk about 3 common misconceptions on mortgages and getting a mortgage. One of them that I run into a lot, especially in our area, because we have a lot of veterans here. A lot of times they're looking at buying another house, but maybe they have a house out of state that they haven't sold yet. A lot of veterans don't realize they most likely have enough eligibility to buy another VA mortgage without putting anything down, even before their other house is sold. A lot of agents don't realize that if you have a VA mortgage that you can buy another home VA. The key to that is, one, we're going to check the Certificate of Eligibility to find out how much eligibility that veteran has left remaining. It's more than what you would think. And I have a good example. I'm doing one right now. The guy has a mortgage on a house out of state and he owes $350,000. He's buying a $450,000 house here with the intent of selling his current home down the road. And we can finance $450,000 100%. So he can actually have 2 VA mortgages at the same time. The key is it has to be his primary residence here, and that's really it. As long as his eligibility amounts are there, we're good to go. Another common question is, I want to go conventional, but I don't have 20% down. A lot of people have always heard if you go conventional, you got to have 20% down, and that's not the case. So if you are wanting to go conventional because you don't want to go on a government loan, FHA, VA, you can do conventional with as low as 3% down as a first-time home buyer, as long as you or your spouse, one of you, are a first-time home buyer. If you are both not first-time home buyers, you can go as low as 5% down. So you can go conventional without that 20% down requirement. That seems to be a big misconception, and ones that people think, I have to go FHA or I have to go USDA because I only have 10% to put down. So keep that in mind. If you're going conventional, you can go just as low as a 5%, 3% down payment. Still considered a conventional loan. You don't have that FHA funding fee. You don't have a lot of the extra costs that come along, and the mortgage insurance on an FHA loan lasts for the life of the loan, whereas conventional with 5% down, it's going to remove once you get to that 20% mark. So it's not a forever thing. So if I can put you into a conventional loan versus FHA, I'm going to do it all day long. Another question is, some people will say, what's the 15-year rate versus the 30-year rate? I want to be able to reduce my balance quicker. So for those of you that don't know this, maybe they have a 30-year mortgage right now. Do you know that if you make one extra principal and interest payment every 12 months, you'll reduce your term by 7.5 years by just making one extra payment per year? And so I always tell people, when you get your income tax check, make an extra mortgage payment. It's done. You're done for the year. Or you can split it up in your monthly payment and divide it by 12 and add it to your payment, but it's exactly one payment per year. It's going to reduce that term down by 7.5 years. What does it do for the term? That's great. Doesn't change your payment, but what it really does is it saves you all that interest, and that's the reason why your term is reduced. So one extra payment can reduce your principal balance dramatically, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up. The key is to do it every single year, always. And other ways of reducing your balance are just absolutely making a principal reduction on top of your payment every single month. It could be another $25, it could be $50. Anything over and above your normal required principal interest payment that can go straight to principal will always reduce your term, which thus reduces your interest as well. So there are lots of great ways to reduce your balance. If you're looking at a 30-year term and you want to get it down paid faster, give me a call and let me show you how that all works.